Hello and welcome back to It's What I Do. Well, that's Christmas done. Now we've got this new year to come. So I thought I'd do this video as a little look back over the last year of some of the videos that I've put out. It's filter cleaning day today, so I'm cleaning my filters. Goldfish are all okay. The goldfish. I've got to do something about insulating that. If we get this cold weather come across from the States, which is pretty normal, a lot of our weather comes across from the States. Yeah, if we get that cold weather come across from them, we really need something to put around this pond or pool, tank, whatever you want to call it. Right, I'm going to crack on and get these filters done. While I'm doing that, you can have a little watch of the reminder of last year. So I hope you enjoy it. Back in the moment. They're just having their daily feed. I'm only feeding once a day, but they do get a good feed that once a day. God, weather's been absolutely freezing here. You've seen my one, my cushion. Really pleased with that. That came out really well. So yeah, that's where we are. Hello, and welcome back to It's What I Do. Not too long a video today. First up, received a parcel today, and I want to say a big thank you to Vince at Twisted Koi. Received a new mug. Hey, it's excellent, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Now that brings my mug collection up to 2. So cheers, mate. Anytime I'm out in the garden, she follows me everywhere. Very friendly cat. Doesn't like the other cats very much, but she's very friendly. Wants a lot of fuss all the time. That's Fluffy, by the way. Call her that for obvious reasons. So we have this big prop. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. And all I do is lift the whole cover. Somewhere in the middle. Bear with me 1 second, let me turn the air off. There's a bit of debris in the bottom, it's not too bad though. Let me show you. All they're going to be is a number like that. Now, starting with this video, you can see all the dirt in that one. Massive amount of dirt. So here we are. This is my problem. I've got a floppy one. I've tried several different things. Tried the old blue pills, and that didn't have no effect, none whatsoever. Still floppy. I've even gone as far as to showing it some adult content. No, still no difference whatsoever. On this one, nothing. And what's happened is actually the spring inside there has snapped. So let me just get the circuit pliers out and we'll strip it down and I'll show you. That's massively too fat. A bit like me really, massively too fat. Way too long. And you need to watch which way round you put this. Because obviously if I put it in that way round, then that's okay for a door slam that goes that way. But if you're going to put it in this way round, it's got to be that way. so that this curve is on the part that hits the door first. That way it pushes it in and shuts the door. Anywhere I go out here, she's here. It's a lovely cat, but it does get a bit annoying. Can't do anything without her being here. Because this one's a little bit manky as well. You can see it's puddling up in there, which it shouldn't be doing. So that needs cleaning as well. So, right, first off, this is the one that feeds my air source heat pump. And I've shown you before, but at the top here I've got a sliding valve. Well, I don't know if the camera will pick that up, it's a bit dark in there. There's a sliding valve there, and I'll make sure I shut that before I start doing the clean. And then I've got an air release valve here that you have to open, otherwise it'll blow the filter. What it actually does is it causes the one-way valve that I've got on the bottom to reverse, and it will dump all the crap out of there straight back into my pond. With pump on, now water's going to be coming up through this one. You can see it's coming up. It's going to be awkward to do one-handed. Once it reaches here, the top of this pipe. Oh, yeah, not a good idea doing it one-handed. That made a mess. Get that shut and open that one. Oh, what a mess. Note to self, don't try and do these things one-handed. That's funny. Right, once it's flowing, I do turn the pump off, by the air source heat pump. Oh, there you go, lovely lot of air coming through. Yeah, so yeah, there isn't going to be a number in this video, so you're safe on this one. So as I said in the community post, you should have 4 numbers at the moment. Please don't put them in the comments. You've got to wait until the end of the competition, which is probably going to be around the 12th, 14th, that I'll stop it, and then I'll give you a week to actually get your answers in, and take it up to the 18th when I'll draw it. So yeah, so that's about all we're doing at the minute. I've got to go and clean my bike now, get that ready, because we're out tomorrow. We're going up to see the Titanic exhibition at the Surrey Docks. That should be interesting. I might do a bit of filming up there, and then I'm out on Thursday. hopefully I got enough footage there to give you something to look at. Can you guess where I am? Give you a clue? Yeah, I'm sure you know.
Yeah, we've been gassing a lot, enjoying some good old conversation.
Oh, well, we've done nothing but gas so far.
Yeah, really. Susan reckons we're worse than old women.
Yeah.
But we've had a good gas. We've had a look at the fish. We will be going back into the filter house in a second. A minute, just so I can keep the pump going in there permanently and not have any concerns.
Look at these beauties. Whoa!
That's 3 times now. That Benny is going nowhere.
He doesn't want to go. You've got Andy's ones in here and all.
Yep, yep. Well, I've got quite a few YouTubers in here actually at the moment. You've got Andy from Derby Koi, you've got Gaz from Gaz's Koi Pond, Ads Koi, Kevin from Dorset Koi Pond. There's quite a few.
So, competition is closed now. Hopefully you got all the numbers. What you need to do is, in the order that they appeared, you need to send me an email, and I'll put my email address down here somewhere. Send me an email with the full lot of numbers and where you are, so UK or Ireland, wherever. My own fault, should have done it yesterday. Never mind. Right, competition. It's great to see so many people entering the competition. Quite a few of you got it right, but there are some people that have got it wrong. So I'll give you this chance. It's that, the action camera. It's a really good prize. Yeah, horrible drizzly weather today. So my own fault, I should have done it yesterday. Oh, that's what you get for being a wimp in the cold. Never mind. Here's me filter floss on my phone. And say it needs a good clean. The channel, where are we on the channel? Well, I celebrated the 1 year anniversary of the channel last weekend. So we're now 1 year and 1 week old. And I reached the 1,000 subscriber mark within the year, so that was excellent. I'm really pleased with that. That was my goal. Didn't think I was going to get there, but that was my goal, and I'm just over the moon to have actually got there. Hello again. That's now finished. Don't enter. There's no point because you won't get drawn. So good luck to everybody who has entered, and I'm going to show you where the numbers were, what the numbers are, what videos there was in and such like. So you'll know the answers by the end of this video. Yeah, I had a delivery today. I'll spin you around in a second and show you, but it's just mind-boggling. I'll show you. 1 second. Right, this is the delivery I've had. You look at the size of the box. Yeah? And this is what it is. One small square, well, not small, it's quite a large square, but one square of foam, and they deliver it in a box like that. It's just crazy. So yeah, and you see all the dirt in that one. Massive amount of dirt. So I'll get the tools out and we'll have a look. Yeah, so finished article, as you can see. It's working fine. We get the pump and we switch the pump on. Well, hopefully I got enough footage there to give you something to look at. Let's say it was a good day. The exhibition it's
Sold because all you're after is black ones.
well, I'm back home. Oh, that was an absolutely cracking day. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Big thank you to Vince and Susan for being so welcoming. So I'll read out the people that got the correct answers and are going to be in the draw. First off, we've got Simon Smith, got Marek from Marek's Koi Pond, Glenn Knapp, Tel from Jolly Koi, Dave from DT Koi, Dale Souter, Andy from Derby Koi, and Jamie from Keeping It Koi.
And the winner is Glenn Knapp.
A little bit of an odd video today. Got a few things to cover. I'm really just having a little waffle while I clean the filters. Sometimes written comments are not easy to interpret. Sometimes you can put a written comment in, not meaning it to be nasty whatsoever, and the person reading it takes it completely the wrong way. If you enjoy making the videos, make the videos. Don't take to heart negative comments. Half the time they're not really meant as negative comments, but that's just the way you're perceiving them. And stop listening to everybody else telling you about other people saying negative things about you. I mean, the cameras are going to take a few videos to do, because I want to approach them slightly differently to other people's reviews on the cameras. Because as with any new tech or new cameras or even old cameras, there are always hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of reviews on YouTube about them. I got my new telly sorted. Came yesterday. I managed to get it fitted up. So just show you the box. So it's a TCL 50-inch QLED TV. It's always great getting new toys, isn't it? What else is happening today? Well, I've got a couple of retrobates coming today to bring me an IBC tank. There you go, that's the telly up on the wall. Still got a little bit of tidying up to do. Got the cables underneath to tidy up and whatnot, but yeah, that'll do for now. He's at it again.
Dogs love me.
So yeah, that was quite an interesting visit. The IBC tank is a lot bigger than I thought. You don't realise how big they are until you're trying to put them somewhere. But yeah, we've got it in the front garden, and that'll have to sit there now until I manage to get it cleaned out and the back sorted out so that I can fit it up round by the aviaries. That'll take me a little bit of time to do. But I'm in no rush. I'll probably get nagged by the missus because it'll be in her way. But yeah, I'll take you out and show you in a second. There you go, that's the IBC. So the first camera I'm going to look at is the Sony ZV-E10 or ZV-E10 if you're American. So this camera. It's quite a small compact camera. Does have interchangeable lenses, and for the price it's a lot of camera. The camera, it does have a flip screen, which you can see there. Okay, so we've got the screen flipped out there. If you can see, we can tilt it around like so, but it will only rotate that far. You can't go 360. And you can see you get an image on the screen there. It doesn't have a viewfinder on the top, like an optical viewfinder. All you've got is the screen. Okay, so this is the kit lens that comes with the camera. I bought it with a kit lens. It's a 16 to 50 millimeter lens, which is enough to get you started. The habit you've got when you've got one of these screens that sits to the side is you tend to sit and look at it, so you're not looking at the camera, which isn't a good way to actually film things. You'll notice from the actual framing of the shot, the actual wide angleness, the actual field of view, if you want, of the lens is quite a bit narrower than the action camera. Okay, so there we have the camera facing there, and if we look at the screen, and you see the red border around the outside of it, that indicates that we're actually filming at the moment. So it's quite a clear indication that it's recording. In the UK we use the PAL video system, PAL video system, whereas a lot of other places use the NTS system. This camera, and in fact a few other cameras, actually limit the options when you're on PAL. You've got to be on the NTS system to get the full range of features and full range of frames per second and such like, which seems a bit odd. It's very biased towards that system. Okay, we'll just do a little walk test on this. We've got the Osmo Action, my normal camera, running, and we've got the ZV-E10 running as well. And I'm just walking normally. Camera's held at arm's length. I'm not sure what the lighting's like. A bit of a job to see, but we've got the sun setting just over on this side over here, so lighting might be a little bit of a problem. Unfortunately, lenses probably cost more than the camera. This camera comes in around about the £750, £799 mark with the kit lens. You can get it cheaper if you've already got a Sony camera and you've got the E-mount lenses. Then of course you don't need to buy one with the kit lens. The footage that I filmed, unfortunately, was too close up, so you really didn't want that close a view of my face. So yeah, I filmed a little bit more. There's a quick view of the fish. I'm in the process of cleaning the filters at the minute, so I thought I'd give you a quick look. Bit of a reflection on here. Unfortunately I haven't got a polarizing lens for this camera yet. Okay, so we've got the little scales here. Just turn it on. And I'll place the Osmo Action on the scales, and we can see we've got between 171 and 172 grams. Let's say 172 grams. And have a look at the weight of that. So we've got a weight of 483 grams. Okay, this is a little stroll footage that I've taken to try out the Catalyst browse. This is the unstabilised image. Now this is the footage, exactly the same footage, but it's now been through Catalyst browse. Took about 4 minutes to process this little clip, so it's not a quick process by any stretch of the imagination, but you can see that it is quite a lot more stable. And the only other thing that really notices is it's cropped in quite a bit. Now the ZVE10 records gyroscopic data within the camera, which enables you to actually put it through a program like this and stabilise it. Because the weather now is just freezing. It's beautifully sunny. Well, actually today we've had quite a mix. We've had sunshine, rain and snow, and now we're back to like a cloudy sunshine. So yeah, it's been a bit peculiar. As soon as the weather warms up consistently enough for me to take the covers off, I'll get all that cleaned out. Another interesting bit of waffle, if you like. If you do YouTube channels, from time to time you get approached by companies wanting you to test or review their products, and I've had quite a few, to be honest, and it is quite gratifying to have a company approach you and ask you to test their product. But some of the methods that are used are just not acceptable to me. I just had one recently, and what they want me to do is actually buy a product through Amazon, review it, post a review on Amazon, and then they'll give me the money back. And that's not acceptable to me. If you want me to review a product, send me the product and I'll review it. If you want me to try and purchase it to bump up your sales through Amazon and expect me to use my own money to do that first, that's not acceptable. Not doing that, not interested in it. This weekend should be quite interesting. Got a very interesting day tomorrow. I'm quite looking forward to it. I won't go into too much detail about that, but I'm sure you're going to see something of it. God, and it is so cold out here. I'm sitting here shivering. I'm not going to be spending too long sitting here, I can tell you. So yeah, let's spin you around. I'll show you the tree. Yeah, this is the tree, and you can see these blooms. They look lovely when they come out, but they're so fragile, and they always come out just before the high winds. So the high winds just blow them to pieces, and it goes all over the garden. You can see like all over the top of the pond. There's all the petals from that. Hello! Welcome back to Is What I Do. Got a special day today, and you're going to see loads of videos about it. I'm down at Twisted Towers on the Koi Tubers Fest 2022. Into the mayhem.
And then a couple of days later, I couldn't eat.
Say hello, everybody.
Hello. And so
Oh. Say hello, everybody.
hello, everybody.
Say hello, everybody.
Hello. How did you get that one?
Oh, what a great day that was yesterday. My voice is still a bit hoarse. It was really good. I didn't do too much filming. There was lots of cameras there, as you could expect, and basically we was just talking too much, really enjoying the day. It was a great laugh, great day, and thank you very much to Vince and Sue for hosting the day down at Twisted Towers. Really good, really good. And a Jifters koi. Thanks, Mike. Oh, and I don't know if you can see that, it's reflecting. Oh, koi karma. Oh, thanks, Dave. Well, we didn't get down to Southend, but instead we came up to Malden. Mrs. seemed to think it was too late to go down to Southend to look at the open top buses. I don't really see that, but it took us just as long to get to Malden. But I can't complain, because I do love to come down to Heybridge Basin at Malden. Let me just spin you round and show you. Now, I think that's so picturesque, especially when you've got the sun starting to set and you get the reflection off the water. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it, but there's a lot of crap down the bottom of the pond down there where I couldn't get to it, and there's a fair amount of crap all over the bottom of the pond, and all around the marginal trench there's loads of rubbish. So that's what I'm trying to get rid of today, in readiness for actually taking the covers off. Well, I'm going to crack on, see if I can get this hoovered out, see if I can make it look a little bit better, and try and clear up some of this rubbish around the edge of it. Right, just starting to top up again. This is going to take probably a couple of hours to top up because I dropped quite a lot of water. Probably dropped about 4 to 6 inches of water out of it. So it will take a little bit of time to top up. I've got the Virkon in. That's in. Fish are all okay, no problems. So, jobs left to do. I've got to clean my skimmer up over there because that's covered in moss, but I'm not going to be switching that on yet anyhow. He was a stray, came to us, he was badly injured. Excuse me. We'd actually bear with me one minute. Yeah, he was a lovely old boy. He was a stray. And he used to disappear for months on end. He's been around for a long time, good 10-12 years, something like that, but he used to come to us every time he got injured, and we've had to treat him for abscesses and things like that several times. And then I had to put together a greenhouse, it's like lean-to type greenhouse thing for the missus. Oh, what a job that was. Still hasn't finished. That's one of the worst designs of things to put together at home I've ever seen. It's absolutely horrendous, horrible. So I'll finish doing that tomorrow probably. As I say, we're on our way down to Vince's today, and Vince and Sue. I don't know how much filming I'll get done because we do tend to just rabbit when we're down there. So. Really has got some beautiful fish in there. There's a man himself.
How we doing, cupcakes? Yes, Jim Bob's come down to collect his beautiful Deutz Kajaku and Tancho Showa. So, see if we can get him to spend a little bit more on some more. You never know.
Yeah, we do, because I haven't brought the money with me. Yeah, Poppy came with us for a visit as well. Here we go, how's that? That's one of my new fish from Vince's. Just getting ready to bag her up for me. And here we've got the second little baby I'm taking home.
This one being a little appropriate because it's half the size of the other one.
Yeah, they don't need to be big in my pond.
But when you look at the inkiness of that Sumi,
what an awesome afternoon. If you've never met Vince and Sue, let me tell you, they are a really lovely couple. Really welcoming. Had a great afternoon, me and the missus and the dog. And now I'm sitting out in the garden at 10:30, floating the fish. The last video I mentioned the epoxy greenhouse thing that I was putting together. Well, I finally managed to get that finished. Really bad design, really bad. Give me a second, I'll take you down there and show you. 1 second. Well, this is it. You can see it's got a top that opens up, sliding door, and it's absolutely horrible to put together. Okay, first part is this transformer. It's an LED strip light transformer, so this will take it from 240 volt down to 12. And then the second part is this. You just get it out of the box. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Sorry about shaky camera work. So yeah, this. It's a little 12 volt flashing beacon used for trucks really. So yeah. Oh yeah, we've got a nice little flash going on there. So that should make it nice and visible. We'll move the float switch so that it's in the off position. Oh, and we've got a flashing light. Flashing light off and pumps running. Very hard whether you can see it out here or not because the sunlight's making it difficult to do. Up underneath here, I've checked and I can see this from the house, so I should be able to see that clearly enough, and especially low light. So, cheers for the tea. Right, hopefully this will make sense to you. This is how I've connected the flashing beacon and the float switch, etc. I've tried to make it as clear as possible, but if there's anything you don't understand, by all means ask me a question, and by all means take a screen grab of this and you can use it. Yeah, it's not quite dark out here, but you should be able to see the light working there. Just very quickly, on the last video I fitted the warning beacon to the float switch. Well, I'm going to go a little step further than that, and I bought that. Not sure if you can see that. It's a little 12 volt buzzer, because I want to have an audible noise on there as well. So I'm going to fit that and see what sort of noise it makes. I've tested it and it works. Let's see whether you can hear it on here. I'm not sure whether the camera will pick it up. It's not that loud, but it's loud enough I think I should be able to hear it. So let's tip the float switch and see whether you can hear it. I don't know if you guys watched it, but Danny's koi pond, he had a bit of a tragedy last week, I think it was, where he had a pipe come off on one of his tanks, and it emptied all of his tanks, and he lost loads of lovely fish. I did mention to him that I was doing the video about the flashing light for the float switch. I don't know if he watched it, but if he'd have had something like that on there with an audible alarm into his house or something, he may have had the chance to save them. So yeah, that was a bit of a tragedy. I still haven't taken the covers off the pond. It's been a bit of a grotty day today. It's not been as warm, and I've still got bloom on that tree right next to the pond. And I really would like that to be blown off before I take the covers off, because it just fills the pond. You end up having to clean the skimmer about 2 or 3 times a day to try and keep ahead of it. I've got a review to do today. Very nice people at Sailmore. I think that's how you pronounce it, Sailmore. No idea. Anyhow, they contacted me and asked me if I would like to review one of their trail cameras. So I thought, yeah, why not? Sounds very interesting. Okay, so this is the trail camera. Quite a nice compact little unit, made of very hard plastic. We've got some nice mounting points on the back. Got a standard 3/4 inch mounting screw, and we've got a very small power supply. Well, I hope you enjoyed those little clips. What have I been doing? Well, I've finished the filters and I've topped the main pond back up. Just got to shut the lid up in a second. But I've stuck some bubble wrap around the tank for the goldfish and the filter. Such like, it's not perfect, but it will stop some of the wind chill, and hopefully give them a little bit of protection. I might see about getting some polystyrene, and just sort of boxing in polystyrene down here and round. But I might have to wait because the finances are not there at the minute to do something like that. But as I already had the bubble wrap, I thought stick a bit on. It'll help a little bit. not much, but it might not need much. So we'll stuck that on and we'll see how we go. I mean, we didn't do too bad in here with nothing on it at all during the last sort of really cold spell. That cold snap we've just got past. So if we get another one of them, hopefully that should help somewhat. So right, well that's going to be about it. As you can tell, it's dark again. I seem to live half my life in the dark. Never mind. Joys of winter, eh? Right, that's it then. Nothing left for me to say apart from thank you for all your support over the last year. It is really, really appreciated, and let's hope we have a better 2023. Let's face it, it can't be a lot worse. Well, I suppose it could. Let's not tempt fate. No, let's hope we have a really good 2023. And as I say, thank you for your support and everything over the last year. And I'll catch you in 2023. Bye for now.